Hey everyone, Colleen here. It is currently 9:25 in the morning. Can't even get up, that stupid thing. Anyways, Apple, technology. Anyhow, already prepped my skin toner moisturizer. I use Lancome. Okay then, just so. Alright. Lancome's, God, it's in French, but it's a toner, right? And the Clinique dramatically different gel, moisturizing gel, right? And I basically use that almost every day for my skin before I put anything on it, right? Someone asked for a very simple look. I know I have a couple of friends who really don't wear makeup, and when they do, they don't want to be intimidated by very complicated looks. So I did a very simple look some days ago and I posted it on the beauty chat room group. You know, I went in my daughter's school to meet her teacher, you know, and you know, when you go in school, you don't want it to be all about dramatics. It's like plain simple, keep it simple, stupid. That acronym KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And I mean, this is my simple, I wouldn't want to call it makeup, no makeup look, because it kind of does look like makeup, but it's not like a whole lot of makeup, you know. This is one I'll kind of talk through because, you know, I want like the people who are now starting out to understand certain steps and whatnot. So you must moisturize your skin. Alright, my skin these days, I don't know, I've been having breakouts and stuff like that. It's actually okay today, but you know, it has some days, hormones and whatnot. Because I have oily skin, I use a primer. This is probably the easiest one to get, the cheapest one to get for oily skin girls. My Beige is actually Becca Ever Matte Primer, but that shit's expensive. This is just simply for demonstration purposes. Alright, so I tend to put the primer on my T-zone, and your T-zone is across the forehead and straight down your nose, because that's where most of the oils are produced, basically. Alright, so I just dab this on. Because those are my problem areas, basically. Put a little bit on my cheeks as well, too, to kind of block out oils as well as smooth it out, because I do have a little texture on my cheek. I have freckles and moles, so I put a little bit on my chin because, again, chins can get oily. We tend to, ooh, don't mind my button here, I was picking at it and it get irritated. We tend to touch the chin a lot, so your chin also wears away. So I am using the Cover FX cream, yeah, Total Cover Cream Foundation. I got this at Starlight. I paid probably $220 for it, which is not bad. Alright, and I've hit pan. Alright, so I need to get another one. So when I come off that no buy, it is a lot of restocking to do, I kid you not. And I use my Real Technique sponge again. I'm sorry, it's gross. I use it, I wash it, trust me, but I also use it. So just put like in the big areas first, and then kind of blend that in. Alright, move away the hair a little bit because I have little baby hairs all over the place. I really don't want them to be in the way, you know, but I do want to blend, and I blend it outward like that. Alright. I add little bit by little bit, you know. I don't want to go all kiki, so I have a little bit unblended there. I'm gonna blend that out now. Right, drag a little bit down the neck, whatever is residue. And if you want extra coverage, like on the places where you know you have like blemishes and stuff, you just go in with a second coat, but this is very full coverage. So I have a little freckles on my cheeks, on my nose, so I am blending the ears too, because what you find sometimes when you're blending the ears, it literally looks like a mask, you know, it literally looks like a mask. So, and this is a look I typically do, like if I'm going to run errands, or you know, nothing big that requires any fancy get up. Now I could leave my eyebrows like this. I just have to take like a spoolie like this and just brush them through. I know if for some people, if you have sparse eyebrows, you may want to fill them in. You don't need to do all the shaping drama. I have two brands of brow pencils that I'm in love with: Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and Colourpop. Right now Colourpop is just like killing the game for me. So just to like, I'm not doing anything crazy, just a little something. Oopsie, just a little something, you know, because just to make it a little even. But I have a lot of brows to share basically, so you know, just filling them in a little as if they need to be filled in. Haha, they certainly don't. I do sometimes put on a Vaseline on my lips, you know, like these, or by Beauty Lip Agave lip mask, because I do have very dry lips. So I'll just let that soak in the meantime. I should have done that in the beginning, but you live and you learn, right? This is a talk through kind of videos, so everything here is impromptu. Alright, okay. I do want to conceal a little bit, but I don't think I'll go like Vavoom conceal. So I do have a little bit of darkness under the eyes that I want to, but I'm not doing like crazy concealing, just like a little bit concealing, you know what I mean? Just little stuff there. Will still highlight my nose because I have a big nose. Can't help that. Got my daddy's nose, and I can't afford West Shore prices to do a rhinoplasty as if I want to. I don't want to, but you know what I mean. Plastic surgery is expensive as a mofo. So just put that there for now. Alright. And that is it for my concealing. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to add yellow. So you just want to get like a concealer that is a shade or two lighter than your foundation. The one I use there is the Sephora in Caramel. You know, I just tap that in. Tap it in. I bring it up onto the mobile lid. Alright. Alright. And I just tap that in. Tap that in. Alright. I don't want to do a whole set of bakage because again this is a more natural look, but I do want to set under the eyes, so I will lightly dust that on. See, no bakage, so it wouldn't be super highlighted, but you don't want to like conceal the wildness going on your eyes, because sometimes when we get older and we're under stress and we don't get enough sleep, it shows up in your face. It does show up, you know, and we have to take care of ourselves, you know what I mean? Get enough sleep, drink water, those kinds of things. And I do set with a regular foundation powder. This one is my favorite. Right. Just bring it down a little bit. Hate that bump. Oh gosh. Alright. Again, looks very normal. I do want to bring a little color back into my face, but I'm not going to do anything crazy. So I'm going to use Ever Faithful Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette. You can see this thing has been used and abused. That's to tell you how much I love this. This is my OG. And I've hit pan on all the contour colors. I do not use these highlighting colors because they are too light for my complexion, but I know like people lighter than myself, they rave about it. I just start and just, you know, lightly put some color back into my face. Lightly. Take the medium one and just put some color back into my face. And I just go in a kind of circular motion, very big and then very tight. So that's how I do it. Get a little definition. Hide the double chin, you know. Right. That's how I do that. And so that looks much better, because without it, my face will just look very blur. I also want to do a light contour on my nose because again I have a big nose and it just is like a piece of blob on my face, and I just so I use the lightest contour color to do that, and I lightly, so I start from here and just, I don't do straight lines because my nose shape is not like that, and then I just do that there. Put a little shadow there. Nothing too dramatic, you know, just very light. I mean, if you have a nice neat slim nose, you don't need to do this. You could skip this step. God bless you with a cute nose. I do not have that luck at all, you know. But and people with like broken noses and stuff, I wouldn't recommend you contour that because it'll just simply bring attention to the nose. But I just and a little bit of product, nothing too big. Right. So this is for those who can't afford extra plastic surgery prices. Alright. So, and I'm in my PJs. It's too funny. Alright, let me just bring that out. See, from this angle I have like a nice straightish nose. Can't beat that. I do line my eyes again because I have very big eyes. You know, my friends who are makeup artists are like, man, I would love to do so many things to your eyes. You have so much room on your eyes to do all kinds of craziness. And I mean, I try with my eyeshadows. I'm not the best. I try. But I think I'll let one of them do, like, I'll look on me and they film it for the purposes of, you know, if you have a client with big mobile eyes and big lid space and all of that drama, right? So I am using right, there you go. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner in black or in noir, as the French would like to put it. I use a brush so I wouldn't be tugging at my eye too much, and I tightline the waterline. Just want to give it a little definition, relaxed definition, and then I do the top. Alright, simple but effective for me. I mean, if you have very small eyes, you could skip this part and just put on the mascara, you know, curl your lashes and put on mascara. But for those with big eyes like myself, I mean, I see nothing wrong in this at all. Just don't go totally cray-cray with the lining of the eyes. I just see lightly do it. Alright. And I do the top. If you're a contact lens wearer like myself, do it lightly because the contact can pop out of the eye. I've had that before. I like this because it's very creamy. It doesn't tug, and because of that, it doesn't make my contacts pop out, and they don't transfer onto my contacts either, which is great because I have had that happen to me, and like the contact is ruined. I had to throw it away and get, you know, replacement ones. So, and then I coat my lashes with a little mascara. I've been loving this one so far. I do alternate between that and drugstore. This is a sample that I got from Sephora. Like, so let me try you out. Maybe I may take the plunger and buy a high-end one, but for now the samples are doing me just fine. Just fine. I was always joke to my friends and tell them the Chinese in me, because my mom is Chinese. Chinese in me refuse to buy things retail price. I have to get it at a sale price. Me no like to spend the retail price. You understand? And it's not about being cheap, it's about being economically prudent. But I do like nice things too. I just like to wait for them to go on sale. That's just me. So just a little coating. You coat the top, coat the bottom. I find this lengthens the lash a little bit. You understand? And then I do the bottom very lightly. Okay, right. And for the lips, I like to keep it light. Let me just take off the excess stuff on my lips, because nothing will adhere to it if I keep it on. God, look at the length of this video. I need to like do some serious editing today. Ha! And I just take off the excess and I use a very light lip liner. Not too light, because as you can see, I have very pigmented lips. Very pigmented lips. And I just line my lips. Oh, and I forgot. This is Jordana. Love it to that. This is Baby Berry. It's a very pretty color. Now you could leave it like this and be good to go. Alright, let me just, I don't highlight my face. What I look like this. I'll just pop that there. I don't highlight my lips and whatnot. I do like to put a gloss over this, because I find with pinkier and nudier lips, a gloss looks so much more flattering for us women of color than to just leave it flat matte. I mean, flat matte looks great, but for something simple like this, glossy lips give the, you know, the appearance of youth and vitality. You know, that's just my opinion. So this is a YSL lip tinting oil, but you can use a regular lip gloss, you know. And I just put it on the lower, rub it like that, and you're good to go. And this is my very simple look that I posted a picture of the other day. Nothing too big, you know, and just smile and let, you know, your positivity shine through, and you wouldn't need blush and all those things because it's coming out in your face. So this is the finished look. Very simple, you know, very understated, but I think very effective. It's very good for someone now starting out in makeup, and you'd feel a little more comfortable wearing something like this, you know. People will see that, oh, you are wearing makeup, but it's not like a total culture shock, like shock for them, you know. On these lazy days where you want to look like people, but then you don't want to go all out glam as well. I have many of those days, you know, and I guess it's appropriate for the occasion, you know, running errands, PTA meetings, you know, going to the grocery. You want to look nice, but you don't want to look like Amrezy Glam. Amrezy Glam in the frozen section in Massy stores, and people be like, okay then, you okay? So that's basically it. So if you like this video and you like this look, please give it a thumbs up. I'll appreciate the support there. Please subscribe and comment. Please let me know what other videos you would like to see. I am going to film and upload a foundation video. The foundations that I have, the swatches, and like little reviews on that, but that's going to be a very long video, so I'm going to tell you way in advance, you know, so good your loins for that one. And I will do a highlighter video as well. Alright, so until next time, bye.